Good day, everyone. We are the 2BSDMA, students of the University of Southern Mindanao. We are going to discuss about subjective and objective perspectives, starting with the common artistic styles. I am Eliza P. Tatao, and I am with Heart Concepcion, Kamala Palalanti, Ina Recamadas, and Vincent Macunan, your reporters at this moment.
I will be the one to report style. Style refers to a particular kind of appearance in a work of art. It's a characteristic of an individual, artist, or a collective relationship based on an idea, culture, or artistic movement. So, in style is naka-based sa artist kung ano ang art na naggagawin niya. Kung anong kulay ang ilalagay niya dito. And it can also determined by the characteristics that describe the artwork. For example, ako yung artist, then yung gusto kong style is whimsical, which is nakabase sa imagination ko. So as an artist, I will make it creative, colorful, and playful para mayroon akong style na magawa sa art ko. And that's all. Thank you.
I am Kamala and I will be reporting the naturalistic style. So here it is. What is naturalistic style? Naturalistic style uses recognizable images with a high level of accuracy in their depiction. Naturalism also includes the idealized object, one that is modified to achieve a kind of perfection within the bounds of aesthetics and form. So, dito sa naturalistic style, they give more high level of accuracy sa ginagawa nilang art to make it more realistic. It means that the art they made, it will represent closer to the way we see them. Kung ano man yung art na ginawa nila, yun talaga ang makikita mo in reality. Kumbaga, kuwang-kuha talaga. The example of naturalistic style is the painting of William Sidney Mount, which is the Bone Player. Yung painting niya na nakikita nyo sa screen is an oil-painted portrait. Isa ito sa example ng naturalistic style kasi it gives accuracy in its representation and a sense of character to the figure. From his rugged-edged hat to the bottom missing from his vest. Mount treats the musician's portrait with a sensitive hand, more idealized by his handsome features and soft smile. So when you click the image for a larger view, dito mo makikita na very accurate masyado at precise yung detail sa art na ginawa ni William. To make it shorter, naturalistic style is a depiction of realistic objects in a natural setting made by an artist. That's all. Hope you understand and thank you for listening.
Good day, everyone. I am Eliza Tatao, and I am going to discuss about abstract style. So, what is an abstract style? So, it is based on a recognizable object, but which is then manipulated by distortion, scale issues, or other artistic devices. It is also can be created by exaggerating form, simplifying shapes, or the use of strong colors. So, abstract style, it is an art style that breaks away from drawing art as it is represented in a real life. It is also an art that about exploring form and colors. One could even venture to say that it is an artist drawing how they feel. So, here is the example of an abstract style. So, as all you can see, the art is very clear and recognizable because it is used of strong colors and also it is simplifying shapes and also very exaggerated form. Kahit nasa malayo ka, makikita mo talaga yung beauty niya kasi it is very clear and it uses strong colors na kahit nasa malayo ka, makikita mo pa rin yung kagandahan ng art. Abstract and non-objective art differences. The clear differences lies in the subject matter chosen. If the artist begins with the subject from reality, the artwork is considered to be an abstract. If the artist is creating with no reference to reality, then the work is considered to be non-objective. So it's said that we can call art as an abstract style if it is created or if the artist begins with the subject from reality, and non-objective if it is creating with no reference to the reality. So here is the example of abstract and non-objective. We can see that in abstract, madaming shapes and colors, medyo magulo, while the non-objective, it uses strong colors but there's no many shapes used. Simple but elegant niya.
Good day everyone, I am Vincent W. Macunan and I will be reporting cultural style. Cultural style refer to distinctive characteristic in artworks throughout a particular society or culture. Are formed over hundreds or even thousands of years and help define cultural identity. Cultural art style are used by the people to express and define their culture and cultural beliefs. We can find evidence of this is by comparing two marks. Yupik dance mask. Yupik dance mask from Alaska is quite stylized with oval and rounded forms divided by wide bands in strong relief. The painted areas outline or follow shapes. Carved objects are attached to the mask and give an upward movement to the whole artwork, while the face itself carries animated expression. Yupik dance mask was originated from the village of Kisunak in near the modern village of Chivak, Alaska. Yupik dance mask is worn during dance ceremonies in order to maintain harmony between the human, animal, and supernatural realms for the coming year. Groundhog mask from the Tlingit culture in coastal northwestern Canada exhibit similar forms and many of the same motifs. The mouths of each mask are particularly similar to each other. Groundhog's visage takes on human-like characteristics just as the Yupik mask takes the form of a bird. Groundhog's mask was used by Tlingit tribe to cover the interface and sometimes for the purpose of concealing identity of a tribal member. The mask is only worn for a festivity or celebration in tribes.
Good day everyone, I'm Ina Omosora Ricamadas will be reporting Celtic art. Celtic art from Great Britain and Ireland shows a cultural style that's been identified for thousands of years. Its highly refined organic motifs include spiral, plant forms, and zoomorphism. Intricate and decorative. Yes, Celtic art is one of a cultural style, also to express self-identification and nationalism. But Celtic art is complicated, or should I say, magulo. The Book of Kells is one of the examples of Celtic art. The Book of Kells is considered the pinnacle of this cultural style. The illustration and ornamentation of the Book of Kells surpass that of other insular gospel books and extravagance and complicity. That's all. Thank you.